We are now in Taylor, Texas. We are across Welch Street. It's 1400 Welch Street, which is the Hutto residential center. They call it residential. The reason they call it residential is because the question of their inmates, before it was called detention center, basically a privatized prison camp. And what they have inside here in Taylor, Texas, is women and children by the hundreds.
Well, it used to be a prison, and now I had no idea that just right down the street from us, they're imprisoning children in what used to be a prison. You know, it's just horrifying. This is not the way we should do things in America.
We got in touch with the prison. We offered to do the show inside. Never heard back from them. We left messages, you know, just a show, just to warm up the Christmas Eve of the people inside, all of them, you know, the children, the parents, and also the staff. And they never got back in touch. So that's why we're here outside, bringing a message of hope.
Children in a concentration camp. Pure and simple. No justice, no due process. Now, if the mother were to want to talk to an attorney and she has no money, she can't. There's no due process.
From Dallas, Texas, to be here. I knew I was going to be late, but I didn't care.
And who's this little one?
My son Thomas.
Huh?
This is my son Thomas right here. This is my boy Tom. The reason why I'm here is because I think it's ridiculous that we have young children in the penitentiary. I mean, that is flat out wrong.
There's no words to explain why they would have
kids to be
little
in
kids.
there.
Okay, why were you here tonight?
Well, there's very little that we can do to access the people. But I'm hoping that I can sort of, maybe they can hear us, I don't know. But at least some way it'll filter through that there are people who are championing their very worthy cause. And let's hope that by this time next year, that all of this, all over the country, is a thing of the real past.
My niece brought a couple of toys for both girls and boys, and we were told we were not allowed to take them in. We also, when we came in a week ago, we were told we cannot bring teddy bears to give to the children because we might put contraband inside.
We're thinking, what about the kids? I mean, this is Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
And we cannot, as a people, as a country, ignore the fact in our country we have imprisoned children.
They only have 1 hour of recreation time. 1 hour of schooling. And 1 hour of schooling.
1 hour
of schooling. We don't know, it's a blur what they do the rest of the time, but I know out of the 24 hours, they have 1 for recreation and 1 for schooling. Regardless of how other people feel about the illegals and how they're coming into this country and all that other stuff, we do not have a right to do this to the children. They are children. We are hurting them physically, emotionally, and we're psychologically damaging them. We have no right to do that.
So these children are behind concrete walls and
Yes.
iron bars. And
Yes.